already 10, 16. So total 16 questions will be there. Today I'm going to discuss DXC test 4. So numerical ability. See the first question. So already I explained this type of question in the last session also. So what is the given here? So the product of the two numbers is 2208. If the LCM of the number is 552, what is their HCF? We know the one important property in LCM and HCF. So that is, product of the two numbers is equal to their LCM into HCF. Okay. So what is given here? So product of the two numbers is given. It means A into B value is given. And also given LCM. So that is equal to 552. So they're asking what is HCF. So HCF is equal to A into B by LCM. So for understanding, I am writing everything here. While doing this type of questions in the examination, we have to avoid the maximum calculation part. Okay. So here product of the two numbers is given 2208 and LCM is equal to 552. So 2208 divided by 552. So that is nothing but 4. So HCF of the two numbers is 4. So answer for this question, option B. So very simple question. Okay. Let's moving to the next question. If you have any doubt in this question. The two numbers product is given, LCM also given. They're asking the what is HCF. So direct application question. So next question. So the LCM and HCF of two numbers are again same type of question. So LCM is equal to 2970 is given and HCF is equal to 30 is given. So what is asking? So prime factors of the product of the two numbers are. First of all, calculate the two numbers product. So you know the formula LCM into HCF is equal to A into B. So LCM is given, HCF also given. So substitute that values in this formula, you will get the product of the two numbers. And after that, you have to calculate the prime factors of that product. So 2970 into 30. So what is the value of 2970 into 30? So that is equal to 89,100. Okay. So now we have to calculate the prime factors of this number. So how you can calculate the prime factors of this number? So do the prime factorization method. Okay. Na? So there is no other method. Definitely you have to do the prime factorization method. So 89,100. So I'm doing with the 2. So how many times possible? So 2 4 times. Again 2 4 times. So 11 means so 2 5s are. So 2 4 times, 2 4 times. And 11 means 2 5 times. Okay. So again 5 times 0 times. So 89,100 divided by 2 means you will get 44,550. Again do it with 2 because unit digit is 0 is there. So 2 times, again 2 times. So 5 by 2 means 2 times. So 15 is there. 15 means 2 17s and 2 5 times. So now this is not divisible by 2. And check it. Sum of the digits is there 18. So 18 means definitely it is divisible by the 3. So do division with the 3 because 3 also prime number. So only do division with the prime numbers only. So 3 7 times 21. It means 12. So 3 4 times, 3 2 times and 3 5 times. So now check it. 7 and 5 12 and 12 and 6 18. Again this number also divided with this 3. So again do with the 3. So 3 2s are. So 3 4s are. Next one 3 7s are and 3 5s are. Let's again check it. Sum of the digits also again 18. So do continue with 3. So 3 8 times. and 3 2s and 3 5s. So again do it with the 3. So 3 2 times and 22 means 3 7 and 3 5 times. Now this is not possible divide with 3 because sum is 14. So now do it with 5. So don't do it with 4. 4 is not a prime number. So do it with 5. So 5 55 times and 5 11 times. So but they're asking the prime factors of the product of two numbers, means you have to take the different prime factors, not same prime factors. So actually 89 100 is nothing but, so 2 square, and here so 3 to the power of 4. So 5 square into 11, but you have to consider only different prime factors. So different means, so 2 into 3 into 5 into 11. So 2 into 3 into 5 into 11. So option A is the correct for this question. So this one also direct application only, but they're not asking the product of the two numbers. They're asking the prime factors of product of two numbers. So that's why whatever the product is there, so do that product with the prime division. Yes, moving to the next question. That is the only property A into B is equal to LCM into HCF only. So definitely they will give the two numbers only. Okay, now. Yes, next question. So what is the value of 5 to the power of minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 divided by, so 2 to the power of minus 5 into 5 to the power of minus 6. So this is the simplification question. So already we did this type of question in yesterday also. So what is given here? So 5 to the power of minus 2 into, so 10 to the power of minus 4 by, so 2 to the power of minus 5 into, so 5 to the power of minus 6. So what is the value? Yeah, see here. Again, I'm simplifying this equation. So 5 to the power of minus 2 into, so 10 to the power of minus 4 can be written as 2 to the power of minus 4 into 5 to the power of minus 4. So a to the power of m into, so b to the power of m is nothing but ab whole to the power of m. Okay. And divided by, so 2 to the power of minus 5 into 5 to the power of minus 6. See here bases are same. Then add the powers. So 5 to the power of minus 2 is there. And here also 5 to the power of minus 4 is there. Then add the powers. Then what happened? So 5 to the power of minus 6. So don't confuse a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So minus 2 minus 4 is nothing but 5 to the power of minus 6 into, so 2 to the power of minus 4 by, so 2 to the power of minus 5 into 5 to the power of minus 6. So 5 to the power of minus 6 and 5 to the power of minus 6 get cancelled. And here, so 2 to the power of minus 4 by, so 2 to the power of minus 5 is there. We know that a power m by a power n is equal to, so a to the power of m minus n. So 2 to the power of minus 4, so minus of minus 5. So that is nothing but 2 to the power of 1. So 2 to the power of 1 is nothing but 2. So answer for this question 2. See, for understanding, I'm writing all the steps. So while doing this question in the examination, you have to avoid the maximum calculation part. Okay. So very simple question. So moving to the next question. So which number should be multiplied by 43 so that it will have 3 prime factors? So we know that 43 itself is a prime number. Okay, so 43 itself is a prime number, and they're asking what should be multiplied by 43? So it will have 3 prime factors. See, better to go for the option verification, this type of questions. See, first option is given 2. If I multiply 43 into 2, so only 2 prime factors are there. 43 and 2, both are prime factors. but I needed 3 prime factors. So option A is wrong. So again, I will go for the option B. So 43 into 3. So 3 is a prime number and 43 also a prime number. So only 2 prime numbers are there. So option B also wrong. If I go for option C, so 43 into 6, but 6 can be written as 43 into 2 into 3. So both are prime numbers. So what is our answer? So 6 is our answer. So definitely 8 is a wrong answer because 2 into 4. So but 4 is not a prime number. Again 4 can be written as, so 2 into 2 into 2, then so 43. So more than 3 prime numbers will be there. Okay na? So answer for this question, option C. So nothing is there in this question. So what is asking? So what number must be multiplied by 43 so that it will have 3 prime factors? So 43 itself is a prime number. Okay. And you have to find out the 2 other prime numbers. So option 6 correct. So 43 multiplied by 6 so that it will have 3 prime factors. Yes, next question. So again, this is a simplification question. I think for this question, my explanation is not required. So because we know that BODMAS rule. So brackets of addition and subtraction. So use that one and simplify, you will get the answer. So first you have to do the calculation in brackets. So 5 into, so 2 plus 16, 18. So 18 by 2. So 18 by 2 means how much? 9. So minus 4 into. So again 2 plus 2 how much? 4 plus, so 1 by 4 into 16. So again what happened? So 5 into 9 means 45. So for, next to give the importance for the off. Off is nothing but multiplication. Okay. And 4 into 4, 16 plus. So 16 by 4 means 4. So 45 minus 12. So that is equal to how much? 33. So very simple question. Let's moving to the next question. Yes. So this is an important question. So what is the highest power of 5 contained in 200 factorial? So what is the highest power of 5 contained in 200 factorial? See, every student facing the same problem. Screen is not visible. Please confirm. Screen is visible or not visible? Yep. Please confirm. Screen is visible or not visible? Which question you want to explain again? Yes, visible. Again, starting to ending is not possible because again 11 o'clock verbal ability section is there. If any important question will be there, I will give the important for that question. Okay, simplification questions. Oh, just now 4 questions are completed. So LCM and HCF, that is a single formula A into B is equal to LCM into HCF. And next 2 questions are related to simplifications. Okay. So now see this question. See this question. So what is the highest power of 5 contained in 200 factorial? So now I'm taking the small number before going to this question. So what is the highest power of 2 in 6 factorial? Okay, not 6 factorial. What is the highest power of 2 in 4 factorial? Okay, highest power of 2 in 4 factorial. So we is nothing but so 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Is it clear, everyone? So I have to write down that value from that value to the up to 1. So 4 factorial is nothing but 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, in which I have to calculate the highest power of 2. In 4 also 2 is there. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. Here also 1, 2 is there. So what is the highest power of 2 here? So 2 cube. Okay. So highest power of 2 is nothing but 2 cube. See, suppose 5 factorial is given. So what is the highest power of 2 in 5 factorial means? So again 5 factorial nothing but 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is equal to, in 5 there is no 2 possibility. In 4 also, so 2 into 2 into 1 2 is there. Again what is the highest power of 2 in 5 factorial means 3. Suppose instead of 4 factorial and 5 factorial, suppose I will give the 20 factorial. Is it possible to write down that from 20 to 1? It is a time taking procedure. So what is a shortcut method for this type of question means? So whatever the number is given, so take that number, and they're asking the what is the highest power of 2 in 20 factorial means. So do the continue division with the 2 only and take the coefficient values only. It means I'm doing 2. So how many times possible? 10 times possible. Take the coefficient values only. Again do the division with 2. 5. Okay. Again do the division with 2. So 2 times. Again do the division with 2. 1 time. And add all the coefficient values. So 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1. So what is the highest power of 2 in 20 factorial means? So 18 is there. If you have any doubt, we are already calculated highest power of 4 factorial into is, you said 3. Let's check it 3 or not. So 4 factorial 2 means, so 2 times, again 1 time. So 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. In 5 factorial also check it. So 2 times, again 2 1 times. So do division with the same number and take the coefficient values only. So this is the shortcut method for this type of questions. So here they are asking what is the highest power of 5 in 200 factorial. So what is the highest power of 5 in 200 factorial? So is it possible to write down from 200 to 1? No, it's a time taking procedure. So go for the shortcut method. So 200 divided by with 5. So how many times possible? So 40 times. And take the coefficient values only. Again do the with 5. So 8 times possible. Again do with 5. 1 time is possible. Okay. So what is the highest power of 5 in 200 factorial means? Add the coefficient values. So 40 plus 8 plus 1. So that is equal to 49. So answer for this question, option B. It is a number system question. Okay. Hope it's clear to everyone. So answer for this question, 49. Yes, moving to the next question. So find the value of 5 by 7, 6 by 9 and 8 by 11. So this one also simplification question. So my explanation is not required. So do it this one. So 5 by 7. So 6 by 9 means 3 2 times and 3 3 times. So 2 by 3 plus 8 by 11. Okay. So do this one, you will get the answer. So nothing is there. So calculate the LCM of the denominator values. So all are prime numbers. So whenever prime numbers will be there, LCM is nothing but multiplication of that numbers. So 7 into 3, 21. So 21 into 11. So how much? 11 into 1, 11. So 11 2s are 22 and 231. In denominator 231, two options are there. Third option and first option. So definitely you have to calculate the numerator value also. So 231 is nothing but product of the 7, 3 and 11. Here already 7 is there. It means this is exactly how many times possible? That 33 times possible. So 33 into 5 is equal to how much? 165. Okay. So here already 3 is there. So remaining value is how much? 77. So 77 into 2 is how much? So 154. Here already 11 is there. So 7 into 3, 21. 21 into 8 is equal to how much? 169. So if you add 165, 154 and 169, so 224 is not possible. So more than that value will come. So answer for this question option C. It means you will get so 487 by 231. 487 by 231. Okay. Very easy question. See the next question. A started a business with rupees 2,70,000. So this is the partnership question. We know that how profits are distributed. So profits are distributed their investment into time period. So remember this formula. So profits are distributed. So their investment into time period. Now see the question. What is given here? So A started a business with rupees 2,70,000. So A invested 2,70,000 and was joined by B 3 months afterwards. It means A started a business. So after 3 months, so B joined. Okay. So how much money did B invest? So they're asking what is the amount of B invest. If the profit share of A at the end of the year was 3/5 of the total profit. Okay. So here I don't know what is the total profit. Okay. So actually I don't know what is the total profit. Out of total profit, so A receives how much? So 3/5. Yesterday I said, so any unknown value is there. So whenever that value given fractions, so unknown value will be assumed as 1. So here I'm taking total profit as 1. Okay. So A receives how much? 3/5 of the profit. Then the remaining B profit is equal to how much? 2 by 5. Very simple. Or else you can calculate. So total profit is 5 parts. Out of 5 parts, A receives 3 parts means so B receives 2 parts. You can say directly like that also. Total profit is 5 parts. A receives 3 parts means so then B receives 2 parts. Okay. Here 2 persons are there. So A investment is so 2,70,000 and A started a business. So they calculated their profits at the end of the year. Means they closed their business at the end of the year. So year is nothing but 12 months. Okay. So A invested 2,70,000 for 12 months. And similarly, so B investment, I don't know, but B invested for how many months? 9 months because B joined after 3 months. So they closed their profits at the end of the year means. So B joined after 3 months means. So what is the time period of B? 9 months. So this is the investment and time period. So this one also investment and time period. So investment and time period is nothing but profit. So what is the profit of A? So profit of A is nothing but 3 by 5. And what is profit of B? So profit of B is nothing but 2 by 5. So again 5 get cancelled, you will get the directly 3 by 2. So you can take directly 3 and 2 because total profit is 5 parts. Out of 5 parts, A receives 3 parts means B receives 2 parts. Now see here. So 2,70,000 into 12 by so B into 9 is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, so 9 one time, 9, 30,000, and 3 one times, 3, 10,000. So 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000, and 2 is there. So that is equal to how much? 2,40,000. So what is the investment of B is nothing but 2,40,000. In entire partnership, we have only one formula. That formula is investment into time period is equal to profit. Okay. So here investment of B is equal to 2,40,000. Hope it's clear to everyone. Yes, moving to the next question. Yeah, see here. So this is a profit and loss question. Better to coming to these sessions. I think you are free in afternoon session. Just revise the concepts. Just focus on LCM and HCF. This is an important topic. And number system. So profit and loss. So time and work. So probability. So permutation combination. Just focus on these topics. If you have a time, focus on the remaining topics also. Okay, na? So definitely they will give one question on these topics. Ma. Yeah, see what is given here. So every year before festive season, a shopkeeper increases the price of the products by 35%. So he increase the product of the price by 35%. And then introduces two successive discounts of 10% and 15% respectively. So after increasing price 35%, then again he introduces two discounts to attract the customers. So he will give the two discounts. One is 10% and second one is a 15%. So what is his percentage loss or gain they're asking. So how you can calculate the percentage gain or loss? If you have a cost price and selling price, then if CP is greater than the selling price, you will get the loss. And if CP is less than the selling price, you will get the profit. So how you can calculate the cost price and selling price from this data? So when I'm explaining the profit and loss topic, I already told to you. So in profit and loss topic, CP is always taken as 100. Okay. So cost price is always taken as 100. Okay. So what is given here? A shopkeeper increased the price of the product by 35%. Actually, cost price of the article is 100. But it is a festive season. That's why. So shopkeeper increased the price of the article by 35%. Then the marked price become in 100. So 35% is nothing but so 35 rupees increases. Then the marked price is nothing but 135. So whatever the price increase. So after that, that is called as marked price. Okay. Again, he give the discount. So remember, discount is always given on the marked price, not cost price. Okay, discount is always given on the marked price. So first discount is how much? So don't take 10 plus 15, 25%. So 25% and 10%, 15% both are different. Okay, na? So they are giving two discounts, that is 10% and 15%. The equivalent of 10 and 15 is not 25. So first, what is the discount is given? So 10% discount is given. So in 135, 10% value is nothing but 13.5 or not. So 135 into 10 by 100. So 0 get cancelled. So that 135 by 10 is nothing but 13.5. So 135 minus 13.5 is equal to how much? So 121.5. So after giving 10% discount, the price of the article is equal to 121.5. Again, he give the discount 15%. Okay, na? In 121.5, so 15% value is how much? So do it this one. So 121 into 5 into 15 by 100. So that is equal to 121.5 into 15. So 1822.5 by 100. That is equal to how much? So 18.225. So if we subtract 18.225 from the 121.5, so what is the value? So 103.275. So what is a 103.275? So selling price of the article. Now you have a cost price and you have a selling price. Your selling price is more than the cost price. It means you will get the profit. So what is the profit? So 103.275 minus 100. So that is equal to, so 3.275 is the profit. So they're asking the profit percentage. You know, profit percentage is nothing but profit upon CP into 100. So 3.275 divided by 100 into 100, because cost price is 100. So 100 get cancelled. So 3.275 percentage gain. You can say directly, so cost price is 100 and selling price is 103.275. Then compare, you can say directly in terms of the percentage also, because you are taken CP is 100. So nothing is there in this question. So a shopkeeper increased the price of the product by 35%. So CP is always taken as 100. Okay. So then 35% increases means then the marked price become 135. In 100, any percentage value increases, so that value only you have to add it. So 100 plus 35, 135. So he offers two discounts. One is 10% and second one is a 15%. In 135, 10% discount means 13.5 is the discount. So after discount, what is the selling price? 121.5. Again, he offer one more discount, that is 15%. In 121.5, 15% value is nothing but, so 18.225. So if we subtract 18.225 from the 121.5, you will get the 103.275. Okay. So now see the cost price and selling price. So here selling price is more than the cost price. So you will get the profit. That profit is nothing but 3.275%, because you are taken cost price is 100. So 100 get cancelled. You will get the profit only, profit percentage. Suppose you will get the loss, that only loss percentage. Okay. So answer for this question, option B. Before coming to these classes, just revise the topics. Yes, moving to the next question. So yes, this question also related to profit and loss only. Now see what is given here. In an annual sale, so there was a flat discount of 40% on all items. Okay. So shopkeeper offers 40% discount. So Komal bought a pair of jeans for rupees 480. Then what is the labeled price of the pair of jeans? So this is the selling price. So selling price is equal to 480 is given. Then what is the marked price of the jean they're asking? So there are different methods are there to solve this type of questions. So I will give the best method. See, whatever the percentage value is given, okay, so convert that percentage into fraction. So 40% is nothing but 40 by 100. Okay, so 40 by 100 is nothing but, so 2 by 5. In case of discount, so denominator is always considered as marked price. So remember this point. So I'm not using any formulas. Okay, first step is whatever the percentage is given, convert that percentage into fraction value. So 40% is nothing but 2 by 5. So in case of denominator, marked price is considered as, sorry, denominator is considered as marked price and numerator considered as discount. Suppose 40% profit is given. Okay. In case of profit or loss, so denominator is always taken as the cost price. So denominator is always taken as the cost price and numerator is always taken as the profit or loss. So this is the method without using the formulas. Okay. So here in this question they given 40% discount. So 40% discount means 2 by 5. So where 5 is the marked price and 2 is the discount. And selling price is nothing but, so selling price is nothing but marked price minus discount. So 5 minus 2, that is equal to how much? So 3 rupees. These are the our assumption values, not exact values. So 5, 2, 3 is the our assumption values. But in the question, so selling price of the jean is equal to 480 is given. So can I equal them 3 is equal to 480 or not? Yes. So 3 also selling price and 480 also selling price. 3 is according to our assumption. 480 is given in the question. So 3 is equal to 480. And what is asking? So labeled price. So labeled price or marked price both are same. So they're asking the marked price. See, according to our assumption, what is the marked price of the gene? So marked price of the gene is equal to 5 is there. So 5 is equal to question mark. Then simplify, you'll get the answer for this question. So here how many times possible? So 160 times possible. So 160 into 5, that is equal to 800. So once you are habituated this method, so definitely you will get the answer for this type of question less than 30 seconds. Instead of remembering the formulas. Okay. But remember, in case of discount, so denominator is always taken as the marked price and numerator is the discount. And in case of profit or loss, denominator is always considered the cost price and numerator is profit or loss. Profit is given, take the profit. Loss is given, take the loss. Okay. So answer for this question, option A. Yes. Next question. So what sum of money will accumulate to rupees 5,300 at 8% simple interest in 9 months? So what sum of money? So they're asking the sum or principal, both are same only. So they're asking the principal. So you are invested some amount. So that amount become 5,300 at 8% per annum in 9 months. So what is the amount you are invested? They're asking. So they're asking what is the principal. Okay. Na? See, remember in simple interest and compound interest, so rate of interest is always per annum will be there. Okay. Suppose so 2% per annum. So time period is given 4 years. Then what is the total rate of interest means? So 2% per annum. So 1 year 2%. And then 4 years means so 2 into 4 you can say directly 8. So total rate of interest is 8. Suppose so 4% per annum is given. So time period is 5 years is given. Then what is the total interest? So 5 into 4 that is equal to 20. So similarly in this question 8% per annum is given. If nothing is mentioned means per annum only. And time period is given 9 months. Here rate of interest is per annum and time period is 9 months. So don't multiply 8 into 9. So that is equal to 72. Don't do it. Convert this months into years. So how you can convert this months into year? So by 12. So 9 by 12. Then you can multiply. So 8 into 9 by 12. So that is equal to how much? So 8 9 is 72. 72 by 12 is equal to 6. Okay. Na? So I'm not using any formulas. If you want formulas, so amount is equal to P plus simple interest. Again, amount is equal to P plus I is equal to PTR by 100. So if you take P common, so then what happened? So 1 plus TR by 100. So amount is there 5,300. So they're asking principal only. So 1 plus so 8 into so 9 by 12 into 100 because 8 is per annum. So convert that months into year. So simplify this one, you will get the answer. I'm not using the formulas. Okay. Na? So what is the overall rate of interest here? 6. In simple interest and compound interest, principal is always taken as 100. In percentage topic, any unknown value is there. That value is always taken as 100. In profit and loss, CP is always taken as 100. Similarly, in simple interest and compound interest, principal is always taken as 100. Okay. So 6% interest means how much? So 6 by 100. So what is the interest? 6 rupees is the interest. So principal 100 rupees. So interest is the 6 rupees means then amount is nothing but principal plus interest or not. So that is equal to how much? 100 plus 6, 106. So this is not exact value, our assumption value. If we take principal 100, interest is 6% means you will get the interest 6 rupees, then amount is equal to 106 rupees. But in the question, the amount is given 5,300. So can I equal them? 106 is equal to 5,300 or not? Yes. So 5,300 is nothing but amount only. And 106 also nothing but amount only. So 106 is equal to 5,300. And what is asking? So they're asking the what sum of money. Sum is nothing but 100. Sum is nothing but principal. So principal is always taken as 100. So 100 is equal to question mark. Once you know that this concept, so within 2 steps you will get the answer. So this is exactly 50 times possible. So 100 into 50 how much? 5,000. So if you don't know this method, so use this formula and substitute the values in this formula, you will get the answer. Okay. So I explained both the methods. So without using formula and with formula. Let's moving to the next question. So what is given here? So Pradeep receives an export order for garments. He has 30 machines to complete order in 60 days. So how many machines would require to complete the job in 40 days? So this question related to time and work. In time and work, we have one formula. So what is the formula means? M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equal to, okay. So M2 D2 H2 by W2. Where work is not given. So work is not given means work is constant. And similarly, hours also not given. It means hours also constant only. Okay. So generally, so 30 men complete a work in 60 days. So 30 men can complete a work in 60 days. So how many men are required to complete that work in 40 days? Instead of men, they given 30 machines. So here M1 value is equal to 30 and D1 is equal to 60. So they're asking M2 value and D2 is given 40. Just substitute. So 30 into 60 by 40. So 0, 0 get cancelled. So 2, 3 times and 2 times and here 15 times. So 15 into 3 that is equal to 45. So 45 machines are required to complete the job in 40 days. Okay. So next question. So this question. So this question related to time, speed, distance. Okay. So very easy question. So Sureka travels 10 kilometers to reach her office. It means the distance from home to office is given. So 10 kilometers. Okay. She walks 0.5 kilometers on foot at a speed of 8 kmph. It means you will get the time or not. So we know that what is the formula for that time. If you have any confusion, so remember this triangle. So then you will get the formulas for speed, distance and time. So time formula is equal to distance by speed. Okay. Here distance is so 0.5 kilometers and speed is 8 kilometer per hour. Then what is the time required to cover 0.5 kilometers? So time is equal to so 0.0625 hours. Okay. If you simplify 0.5 by 8, you will get the 0.0625 hours. So out of 10 kilometers, he covered 0.5 kilometers on foot. Remaining distance is 9.5 kilometers and remaining distance covers with a bus at a speed of 40 kmph. Then what is the time required to cover the 9.5 kilometers with a speed of 40 kmph? So 9.5 divided by 40. So that is equal to how much? So time is equal to so 0.2375 hours. Then what is the total time taken they're asking? So total time is equal to so 0.0625 plus so 0.02 sorry 0.2375. So what is the value you will get? time is equal to 0.3 hours. But options are there in minutes. So convert these hours into minutes. So you have to multiply with the 60. So 0.3 into 60 is nothing but 18. So 18 minutes are required to cover the 10 kilometers with a speed of 0.5 and 40 kmph. Okay. So with a speed of 8 km per hour and 40 km per hour. Yes, they're asking what is the time required to cover the 10 kilometers from 0.5 kilometers at a speed of 8 kmph and remaining 9.5 kilometers for speed of 40 kmph. So first of all, calculate the time taken for 0.5 kilometers and 9.5 kilometers. But options are not there in hours, so options are there in minutes. So convert that hours into minutes, you will get the answer. Let's see this question related to permutation and combination. So the number of 5-digit odd numbers, so that can be made from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or here they're not given. So without repetition or with repetition. Okay, without repetition or with repetition. So by seeing the options, it means so without repetition only. So I want 5-digit number. Okay. Okay. So what are the numbers are given? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to frame an odd number. So what is the condition? Odd number means definitely unit digit will be odd number. So given the numbers, how many odd numbers are there? So 1 is a odd number. So 3 is a odd number and 5 is odd number. So I can arrange the unit digit either 1 or 3 or 5. So 3 numbers are there. Out of 3 numbers, I can arrange any one number. So how many ways I can arrange? So 3 ways I can arrange. Okay. So with the repetition means then you can multiply here also 5 numbers, 5 numbers, 5 numbers and 5 numbers. But options are not there. Suppose so 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 3 you will get the more than so 25, 625 into 3. So more than something 4-digit value will be there. But options are there in 2 digits only. It means they are taken without repetition. So without repetition means so definitely unit digit will be arranged in 3 ways. Means I can arrange 1 or I can arrange 3 or I can arrange 5. Suppose I can arrange 1. Okay. So remaining digit I can arrange in how many ways? So 4 ways I can arrange because so I can take 1 here at the unit digit I can take 1 here. Okay. So remaining digits are 3, 5 and 2, 4. So these numbers I can arrange 4 factorial ways. Suppose here I fill with 3. So remaining how many numbers are there? 3 numbers are there. So these 3 numbers I can arrange in this place. So 3 ways. Suppose I will arrange 5. Then 2 numbers are there. So I can arrange here 2 ways and 1 number will be there 1 way. So 2 into 3 into 4 into 3 that is equal to how much? 72. Okay. So this is the answer for so without repetition with repetition and this is the answer for without repetition. So the number of 5-digit odd numbers that can be formed from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first of all, you have to fill the unit digit because whenever conditions are given, first you have to fill that condition. Okay. So next question. So again, this question related to probability. See the probability question. So coins of 1, 2 and 5 rupees are tossed. So what is the probability of getting head on the 1 rupee, tail on the 2 rupee and head on the 5 rupee coin? So very simple question. We know that probability of any event is equal to what is the formula? So favorable outcomes by total outcomes. Okay. Suppose when a coin is tossed, so what is the probability of head? So 1 by 2 because so 2 outcomes are there. When a coin is tossed, either possibilities so head or tail. Suppose what is the probability of head means you can say directly 1 by 2. So what is the probability of tail means you can say 1 by 2 only because 2 is the total outcomes and favorable outcomes are 1. Here 3 coins are there. So 1 rupee coin is there and similarly 2 rupees coin is there and 5 rupees coin is there. So what is the probability of getting on head and tail on the 2 rupees and head on the 5 rupees? Very simple. So 1 rupee coin toss, what is the probability? So 1 by 2 and 2 rupees coin is tossed. What is the probability of tail? Again 1 by 2 only. and 5 rupee coin is tossed, what is the probability of hit? 1 by 2 only. They are using the, so what is the probability of getting means 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, so that is equal to how much? 1 by 8. Okay, so answer for this question option C. Remember, the probability is nothing but probability of any event is nothing but favorable outcomes by total outcomes. So when a coin is tossed, what is the probability of head or tail? Both 1 by 2 only. So 1 rupee coin head 1 by 2, 2 rupee coin 1 by 2, again 5 rupees coin head also 1 by 2, and multiply, you will get the answer. See here, and will be there. Whenever and will be there, go for the multiplication, and suppose or will be there, so go for the addition. Okay. The last question. So what is given here? So this question related to mixture and alligation. One topic is, one rule is there in arithmetic, not a topic. So that rule is mixture and alligation. So how many liters of 90% solution of a concentrated acid needs to be mixed with a 75% of a solution? So to get 78% concentric acid. So very simple question. Total 30 liter solution is there. So 90% solution mixed with, so 75% solution, then I want result is 78%. So how many liters of 90% you are mixing, they're asking. Okay. So one rule is there in mixture and alligation. So apply like that cross and take a subtraction. Either you have to subtract in this direction or either you have to subtract in this direction. So I'm going for this direction. So 90 minus 78, that is equal to 12. So next one, 78 minus 75, that is equal to how much? 3. If you take the ratio of these two numbers, you will get the 1:4. So total solution is given how much? 30 liters. So out of 30 liters, you have to mix it with 90% solution is 1 part and 75% solution is 4 parts. Then the resultant becomes 78%. Okay. Na? So 5 parts is equal to how much? 30 liters. Then 1 part is equal to 30 by 5. That is equal to how much? 6 liters. So here 90 parts having 1 part only. So 1 part means 6 liters. Suppose, so how many liters of 75% solution means here 75% solution having 4 parts. So 4 into 6, 24 liters. But the answer for this question, option B. They're asking how many liters of 90% solution. So that's all about today's session. So thank you. So next session will be continuing. Be online.
Hello. Morning, everyone. Welcome to Verbal Ability class. Can you listen to me, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Right. So today's first question. Let us see today's first question. So can you see my screen? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. Right. So the first question is, my brother won dash award for being dash best speller in our school. So that is the first question, and I hope you could see this thing. Okay, screen is visible and audio is like a screen and audio, everything is fine, right? So let me go here. Okay, right. So my brother own. Yeah, my brother own award for being a dash best speller in our school. So let us see my brother own dash award. So here you could see a letter A, you could see this is a vowel, and obviously before a vowel or vowel sound, we can fix an. So what is an in the first blank? So we can reject this first option because there is no an in this first option. So we can consider remaining three. And let us see the first option. We have thought that this would be an. This blank would be fitted with an. So let us see award for being dash best speller in our school. So best speller in our school in the sense, so we can say here best seller. So whenever you use any kind of superlative, we call it as the superlative form of things. So before any superlative, we can use the. Okay. So example, I just want to give you some examples here. The tallest. Okay. The smartest, the smartest, the biggest, the largest, all these we can use for highlighting a superlative thing. Okay, superlative. Hope you know superlative. What is superlative? The best among all. The best among all is called superlative. For example, we can say that tall. I have given example. No, tall, taller, and tallest. We call it as degrees of comparison here, and this is the called like positive degree, and this is the comparative degree. Comparative means always we compare among comparative degree, and we always compare this thing with another two things or two persons should be there obviously here, and here we are talking about only one thing. And when it comes to superlative, the third one is a superlative. And when you talk about this superlative, and always the thing is that one among many, one among many. That means more than one, more than 2. Okay, so this is called superlative. So try to remember. Always we comparative form. Try to remember with the er. Most of the time er would come taller, smarter, smaller, longer, bigger. Okay, er would come, and sometimes we use more also, more beautiful, more interesting, like that. Sometimes we use more. Okay, so and in this corner we use most. In superlative we use most interesting, most beautiful. Okay, like that we use most in superlative and more in this thing. So here this is a combination of both what is it, article the, and also another one is superlative form also I have explained you here. Okay, so here what is the superlative form of this? This thing is it came from good, better, and the best. The third form is the best. Okay, this is how the forms got changed. Right. So hope you are clear with question number one. I'm moving into question number two. Yeah. Nobody in our group has a genius dash winning uh, winning friends and in convincing people. Nobody in our group has genius, means talent. We can call it as a talent here, genius in the sense. Okay, genius for, that is the answer is for. We cannot say at is unfit here, in also and off also. So we can go with the for, genius for winning friends and in convincing people. So for the exact the appropriate word is for is only going to be the best suitable word for this. Yeah. Now let us see third question. She was a devoted wife and looked after her husband. So look after and looked after, you already know. Look to here, this one is not suitable, and this is a suitable one, and this is also not suitable, and this is also, sorry, yeah, this is also not suitable, and yeah. One more thing we need to just know. Look after is almost like a meaning is look after. Almost it is all about taking care of something. Take care, look after or take care. Both almost the same. So she is a devoted wife, or sometimes we can call it as a like the children are taking care of their old parents very well, taking care of their old parents, or looked after, take care. All these terms can be used here. Okay, so you learned here look after and take care, two words, and try to remember these two words. Okay, or two, we can call it as a prepositions. No, proverbs. So not proverbs. Wait, just a minute. Not getting that word. Phrasal verbs. What are these called? Phrasal verbs. Okay, phrasal verbs. Phrasal verb is nothing but a verb plus a preposition. That is called phrasal verb. Okay, a word plus preposition, that is called phrasal verb. And verb is you can take anything. Get, and preposition is up, get up. Look plus into, look into. Okay, uh, set out, anything you can say. Okay, these are called phrasal verbs, and they will have a separate meaning than what the words you see on the screen. Yeah, right. So I'm moving into the next question. Right. So here, look at here, conjunctions. Yesterday I told you very clearly about the conjunctions. Okay, conjunctions are very, very important. I told you, and I have given a big presentation also regarding conjunction yesterday. So hope you all are clear. You have seen that, or you have, you were in the class, and hope you did well. Okay, hope you did well in the conjunctions part, and also, yeah, one more thing that uh, one more thing you need to remember here, this part of conjunctions. So let us see. His French is not very good. His French is not very good. And what I was telling is, see, dears, whether you are attending online class, that's fine. Online explanation class, that is fine. If you are not able to attend that class, So recording sessions are available. Kindly watch that recording sessions. If you don't have time or you got some urgent work in the morning, so you just watch these recording sessions and suggest the same thing to your friends. Okay. Once you learn, see, learn, Lear and learn. And once you learn, you become perfect learner, then you can remove L. That leads to earning. Learning leads to earning, boss. So be careful. First, focus more on learning. Learn, learn, learn. If you don't learn, you will be, losing a lot many things. You cannot earn. To be frank, you cannot earn. That's it, right? So now let's talk about this. His French is not very good. He has lived in France for 8 years. See, that fellow lived in France for 8 years and he doesn't know how to, proper French language. Okay, and let us see what could be that answer. Okay, you have to use a conjunction here, and the conjunction. What is the conjunction you could use here? Okay, so the conjunction you could use here, yeah. So even though he has lived in France, even though he has lived in France for 8 years, his French is not very good. Okay, he lived for 8 years, 8 years in France, but he doesn't know how to speak proper French language. That means it is not about he might manage, but speaking fluently or speaking confidently or speaking like a native speaker matters a lot, boss. Native speaker. Okay, usually you see some kind of, some people they come from north to, south or south to north, and they settle here, they do some business or they do something else, and you see their voice and accent and pronunciation would be different. Okay, that is the thing here. And here the right option is even though he has lived in France for 8 years, uh, he could not his French is not very good. That is the answer. Okay, so the right answer is this one. Even if we don't use if when we use if is used it for conditions, condition. Okay, condition. What type of condition? If it rains, I'll go by a car. If it doesn't rain, I go by a bike. That's the thing. If so, since you cannot use here. Since is like yesterday I told you. Since is point of time was. Okay, cannot use that. Okay, obviously, yeah, option C. That means only B is the right answer. Okay, right. I'm moving to next question. So hope you are clear with my answer. Yeah. So change the speech. So changing the speech is a very interesting thing, and you could easily manage, and you could grab 1 mark in this part. So the old woman said to the boy, "Please help me." So the old woman here, the subject is the old woman said to the boy, and second one is below, and this is what the words the old woman said. And let us see. The old woman said to the boy, "Please helping, please." Whenever you see please, that when you convert into indirect speech, that becomes a request. Okay. So let us see where is the request. This might be an answer, but this might not be. Request is not there. So this might not be an answer. So I just rejected this answer. See, I just eliminated. This is the best way in MCQs you could do. The old woman requested the boy for help. This might be an answer. This might be an answer. Let us see what is the exact answer here. The old woman requested the boy for helping her. So here you don't need to use helping and all. Okay, ing we don't need to use. So this one is rejected. And the next one is the old woman requested the boy for help. Okay, so not for the help, and the old woman requested the boy to help her. This is the answer, and this is how you need to convert a direct speech into an indirect speech. Okay, there are certain rules you need to know it. Okay, so how this sentences sometimes we use requested, sometimes we use like commanded, or sometimes we use it as ordered. Okay, or sometimes we use advised. So in different context we use. Okay, or sometimes suggested, the doctor suggested him to not to smoke cigars or cigarettes. So like that you should know in which context which type of words you have to use. Okay, right. Moving to the next question. There is the sixth question. The World Health Organization estimates. So look at here. Select the most appropriate words from the following things. So the World Health Organization, and the shortcut is, sometimes you might get like shortcut like this, WHO. WHO is saying that estimates. See, WHO is a singular one. Singular one. I should also told you singular one. That's why we are using here, singular verb. That means we have added s. Sometimes we add s, boss. Suppose play is there, we add s. If it is go is there, we add es. Try to remember these words. Carry, carries, ies, Indian Engineering Services. Sometimes depending on the verb, we have to use sometimes s, sometimes es, sometimes ies. That is the thing. Okay, so estimates that there are 70 million cases of hepatic C worldwide. Okay, there are, what would be the answer? There are over, over, this one is the right one. So that first two things we can consider, these two can be the could be the answers, and we can remove these two, eliminated. Okay, so let us see which one is going to the right one among these two. So now, over 70 million cases of hepatic C worldwide, and what is this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 40 lakhs deaths dash year. Okay, by each year, by every year. Okay, so remember this, how we could make it by every year. So this is what the exact answer was, and this is not the answer, and you can delete it. That means from every each year we cannot use. From each year we cannot use. That's why we are not using from each year. So we are using by each year. Okay, this is the answer, and we are using like that. Okay, right. And verbal ability here, find the synonym of sycophant. Last night class also someone asked me, and I have given, I have explained it, and also now also it is my task to explain it clearly. So sycophant, the meaning of sycophant is exactly the flatterer, or the one who pleases you, or one who makes you happy is called sycophant. Okay, so obviously the meaning is, this is the meaning. This is the answer also. So what is suppliant? Suppliant is the petitioner or the beggar. The petitioner or the beggar. Beggar, AR would come. Try to remember. And sometimes they might ask you what is the difference between calendar and calendar. Calendar. What is the spelling calendar? ER or AR? Most people think AR, ER. But actual calendar, our calendar is actual calendar should be like this. Calendar, AR. The calendar what we use is this one, is the what we use. Okay, this is the calendar what we use or what we make it. Okay, but this is the calendar means there is a machine or a tool used to soften the floor of any floor. Okay, it is a machine to use for softening a floor. Okay, while they are newly installing granite and all, or their floor, they'll try to apply some kind of smoothness on it. So that machine is called this calendar. ER means that is, AR means the normal calendar, like July. This is how we make it. Okay, right. So yeah, so admirer, the one who admires, the one who admires or the praises someone. Praise, try to remember praise. Okay, praise and admire, praise, praise the Lord. Some people they say praise the Lord, like that they say. And the next one is the follower. Follower means the leader. Leader opposite is follower. Okay, someone, these people follow the leader, or someone goes back of any leader. Those are called follower. Okay, follower follows the one who follows. Okay, follows the leader is called a follower. So I'm moving to the next question, and here the answer is option B is the answer. And try to remember, sycophant means flatterer. Okay, right. Yeah, next one is find the antonym of heat. So find the antonym of heat. So yeah, what is the meaning of heat? And if you don't know the meaning of heat, you forget about heat. Just go to the answers. What is the word called? Remember, say one means memorize, right? Memorize. Then ignore means neglect, or yeah, ignoring means nothing but neglecting something. Okay. Then hope means hoping the best. Nurture means to bring up. Okay. So we have to nurture our kids with good habits. That is how we say nurture. Okay. Bringing up, nurturing all these. Okay. Hope is something that is only making us to work, making us to live, and making us to, earn and earn the name and fame and everything, whatnot. Okay. So this is what the meanings first of these answers. So let us see. What is this remembering word also giving some kind of positive meaning, and hope also giving positive meaning, and nurture also giving positive meaning. What is the only word giving negative meaning? Is this is the word which is giving negative meaning. Okay, so this is how also you can easily find the answer. So what is the meaning of heed? Heed means, so from through the answers, most people asking me that, sir, how can we solve synonyms and antonyms? Okay, guys, if you cannot read any books, don't work on these vocabulary skills, word power building, and all these, you don't work out, then how can you know? Okay, here simple options they have given. So I have explained through the answer options, not from the question. So let us see what is the meaning of heed. Heed means pay attention. Pay attention. Remember this word, pay attention. And in other words, also we can say that notice, and also we can say attentiveness. You might have heard about your teacher saying that Ray, be attentive in my class. You might have heard this. Okay, so attentive, being attentive is very important. Okay, yeah. So this is how from answers or from options. If it is known options, you can make it. Yes. So I'm moving to the next question. That is the ninth question. Nobody in the class dash the answer. So nobody, first you think that how the sentence has got started. The sentence started with nobody. Nobody in means it is a singular form of the verb, subject, singular. Yesterday we discussed about adjectives. There we found indefinite adjectives, indefinite. Nobody. Okay, nobody listens to me. Nobody. Or nobody is bothered about me, like these people say. Okay, so that might be your girlfriend. Okay, nobody is bothered about me. Okay, you are not concerned to me, all these. So nobody means it is a singular subject, and singular subject carries a singular helping verb or verb. So let us see. This could be taken as a singular, this cannot be taken as singular, and this also cannot be taken as singular. So here we found like 50-50 chances, either A or whether C. What is that? What could be the answer? There is a confusion. So was we cannot use that. Nobody in the class was the answer. So actually, for possessions and belongingness, we use has only, not the was. Okay, was in the sense just it is a statement word that we could say that yeah, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the PM of our country in 1990s. Okay, but now was it just a statement? Once upon a time it was like that. Okay, so was. So we cannot use here was, and the exact suitable word is has, and that has this have, guys, listen, this have has a lot many meanings, boss. Have has lot many meanings. One is sometimes it indicates eat, okay, have some snacks or have some breakfast, people say. And another one is where drink also, it indicates drink, have some cool drinks, okay. Have indicates a drink also. And sometimes have indicates that possessiveness, you possess that. And you have possessions, you have what you can say, you have a big car, okay. See, you have a car, that is possessions. And sometimes have your seat, that means we are asking someone to sit, okay. Have your seat. And sometimes we wish people for having a great day, have a great day, have a beautiful day, have a wonderful day, like that. So that's why learn this have. One day you can happily survive with the have or has, okay. Have we use for plural verbs, plural, sorry, yeah, plural. And has we work with the singular. This is how we manage or we maintain, right? So let's move on to the next question. And sometimes what people do is by mistake or by overconfidence, they will keep something, okay, easy question only, no, like that they keep something else, but you don't do the same mistake, right? So moving to the next one. In hot weather, milk soars fast. What is soar? That means milk gets spoiled. Okay. So milk, we can take it as a singular subject only in hot weather, hot climate or hot conditions like last month. Okay. So the milk turn, can you use turn for a singular verb? We cannot use. Can you use turning? We cannot use turning. Because whenever you want to use turning, there should be helping verb. Is or was or something should be there. Okay, so we cannot use it. So you get one more doubt. No, is there? No, this could be an answer. You might think like that, but we cannot use a for milk we cannot use it as a turning. Turning we cannot use because this sentence follows a simple rule that is called a simple present tense. Okay, right. This is how that follows, and people call it as a some people might not know that simple present tense. What is simple present tense? They call it as present indefinite. Yeah, present indefinite form. Okay, so when we use this form is for mentioning about the hobbies of the people or general things, and we can say it as universal truths and facts, scientific facts, or the daily routines. Okay, for these things, we use generally happening things. We use the simple present tense. So here the milk turns the milk turns sour. Okay, if you don't put it in the refrigerator, it turns sour. If you keep it outside, it turns sour. Okay, so your mother might have told you that to keep in the fridge if you are living somewhere or if you are going somewhere, right? Yeah, then the next question, replace the phrase with the appropriate answer. So look at here, appropriate answer. And don't worry about the size of the question. You don't bother about the size of the question. And observe that keywords or observe that conjunctions, what they have used. That is very important. Okay, even if for many people, household labor remains demanding. Even if able to afford household appliances, their grandparents would find a miracle. See, household appliances. What are these household appliances? You can name many things here, like a washing machine. Then you can go with microwave, and you can go with the iron box. What not? Many things. Or dishwasher. All these are, the household appliances. And when your grandparents see them, they will feel that it is a miracle for them. Okay, and they haven't seen such things anywhere. Okay, so they feel that that is a miracle. So Let us see how you can from right from here you have to replace that sentence and observe this. How can you replace this sentence? Okay. Yeah. So for many people, household labor remains demanding. Okay. Although when we use although, okay, although they could afford household appliances, their grandparents would find miraculous. Here, miracle they have given, so they have changed it as a miraculous, miraculous. Okay, so in medical science or something, they say that it's a miracle. It is a miracle. They say in movies and all, we could be seeing that. Okay, miraculous. And despite being able to afford household works, there despite we don't use here. Okay, and like next one, even if already even if is there, but even though we cannot use this. So next one, even if again they have given even if we cannot use this. So finally, the right answer is although they could afford household appliances, their grandparents would find miraculous. That is the right answer, boss. And try to find out some change would be there. And when we use though or even though, so try to remember these two words, though and even though we use something should be a bit negativity or something would be there. Though he is an old man, try to remember my sentence. Though he is an old man, he works hard. That means he's old man, even though he's working hard. Okay. So irrespective of that, age, he is working. In such cases, we use this. Okay. Right. So moving to the next question, that is the 12th one. So 12th question, originally published in 1950, some gazelle was. Okay, so yeah, originally published in 1950, some tame gazelle was Barbara Pym's first novel, but it doesn't read like an apprentice work. So you have to change this part with another suitable thing. Okay, some tame gazelle was Barbara Pym's first novel, but it doesn't. Okay, so but it doesn't. Why we are using doesn't here? Because it started this novel. Okay, so we are talking about the novel. So this is a singular one. So we are using doesn't. Okay, so doesn't read like an apprentice work. This is the right answer. And seems not to seems we cannot use because already we have used this thing. So we cannot use this apprentice work. Then doesn't seem to read as an apprentice work would. Again, would extra word they have given, so we cannot use this. Doesn't read like an apprentice work does. Okay, again, already here one does they given in the beginning. Again, they gave another word does. So we cannot use this. So finally, this is the answer for our what is it? Question. Okay, so this is how I have explained DXC test number 4, and now let us move into. I brought something for you guys. Okay, guys. So there is some problem with another laptop. So I came into Sudhir sir class. So are you? Is it audible? Is it audible, guys? Sudhir లేడా ఏమైపోయాడు క్లాస్ మధ్యలో ఉంది నేను ఎస్కేప్ నొక్కిపోయి పవర్ బటన్ నొక్కేసాను మొత్తం ఎగిరిపోయింది హలో గైస్ ఇస్ ఇట్ ఆడిబుల్ మై వాయిస్ ఆడిబుల్ చైతన్య ఉన్నాడా ఇక్కడ పోయింది. Hello. Hello. Can you listen to me?
Yes. Hi everyone. We are going to discuss about what are the different types of programs they are going to be asked on Capgemini. Here I'm going to explain you. In the last time, the last academic year, that is 2022 pass out cycle. In Capgemini, we are thinking that 3.5 to 4 lakh package only. After that, after some time, it is going to be converted into who are very good in first round. The first round score, there are some students are eligible for 7 LPA, 7 LPA in 7 LPA in Capgemini. Yes, I take one session on that also, and I observe the questions what they are going to be asked in Capgemini 7 LPA. It is going to be nearly three questions, three coding questions, and it is going to be 2 hours, 2 hours of duration. That is going to be 120 minutes. They are going to be argue here. Three coding questions, and these three coding questions also are very simple, very simple and easy questions. They are not very typical questions. These are very basic questions actually. Okay. And these type of questions they are going to be asked in TCS and QT and Wipro also and Kaka and so many drives. In so many drives, it is nearly up to the 5 lakh package. They are going to be asked this type of questions, this type of coding questions. Okay. And the first question they are going to be asked on what is that area of a circle? Area of the circle. Area of the circle. Right? Area of the circle. And the second question is going to be asked on some array problems and array. The first one is going to be formula based question. The next one is array, and the next one is going to be strings. There are three different types of questions always. First one is a numerical question, number question, and then next it is going to be ask arrays, and then it is going to be strings question. There are three types of questions they are going to be asked, and all these three questions are going to be very easy questions, not a difficult questions. Okay, and when we are working with the Capgemini, for example, the compiler is somewhat different here, somewhat different. For example, I'm going to open one question here. For example, some question. I'm going to open some question here, and we can select here any programming language, either C, Python, Java, CPP, or any language we can choose here. There is CPP, Python 3 also is available in Capgemini platform. Okay, and when you write all the code, if you click on the run button, it is giving an error. It is giving an error. I observed so many mistakes on the Capgemini compiler. If I click on run code, it is going to be giving an error. Why? Because, and I observed for it for 10 to 15 minutes and didn't solve that one. If I write the perfect code, if I click on the run button, it is giving an error, a small error. We don't know what is the error it is also. And then I observed one checkbox here. There are two buttons here, run code and submit code. If you click on submit code, it will be checked on all the test cases. But if you click on the run code, it is going to be running on, we have to give the input here. If you have to click the checkbox, you have to give a sample test case. Then if you click on the run code, then only it will be tell that is the test case is pass or not. But in no other coding platform that is not available here. If you click on the run code, it is going to be run on the sample test cases. But here there is no sample test cases. If you click on the submit, it will be running on all the test cases. That is a small disadvantage what we are observing in the Capgemini platform. Okay. And one more thing I observed there. For example, the input is going to be like this. For example, the array is going to be like this. Python. Open in Python editor. The sample input is going to be like this. The sample input is going to be like this. And the answer is something else. For example, what is the maximum value or something else? The answer is going to be like this. Okay. But if the input is going to be like this in an array, especially in Python, we have to read the first value, that is going to be int of input of input of, and then the data is in a single line, right? The data is in a single line, the array, the total values are in a single line. When you go for Python, we have to read like this. Data is equal to a list of map of int comma input of dot split of. We are going to read the data like this, and then I'm going to check that. I'm going to check is the data is coming perfectly or not. I'm going to check is it working or not. I'm write all the code here. I'm going to write a very simple code, right? And max of data, and I'm going to write the total code here. And if I'm going to execute it, if it is a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is going to print 5. Okay, here it is not a problem. When going to the Capgemini platform, it is going to give an error. Why, I don't know. The data, the input here, it is going to be asked like this only. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only, but it is giving an error. Then I modify the code. I'm thinking that there is a. I know that the reading of the input is that is the wrong here. By observing that error, yes, this is not actually reading in the input is looking like that, looking like this, but the input is not like that. It is going to be like this. Then immediately I change the program. The input is only like this. The sample test case, what is in the compiler, the editor is going to be like this only. But actually the input of the test cases is not like that. That is the mistake of the compiler. Definitely that is the mistake of the who given the code. If the data is going to be like that, we have to take an empty list first of all, then I in range of n, and then some k is equal to I have to read int of input of I'm going to read like this, and data dot append of k. In this way I'm going to read. When it is going to be working, if it is 5, 1, enter 2, enter 3, enter 4, enter 5. The data is going to be like this in line by line. For every input, for every array value, it is in a single line. We have to give the, we have to read the data like this. Okay. But in Capgemini, the input is like this, but we have to read like this. But when the input is like this, definitely we have to read in the first method only, not this method, not this method. That is purely who is the giving the question, that is the mistake, no doubt about that. Okay. If it is wrong, better go to write in the second method. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? These are the two mistakes I observed in Capgemini platform. Okay, coding platform. Clear, everyone? And now, what type of questions they are going to be asked? In the question, they are going to be asked about the prime number also. What are the prime numbers in a list here? What are the prime numbers in a list? What are the prime numbers in a list? What are the prime numbers? Very, very simple logic. I'm focusing on non-IT students who are less knowledge about coding. I'm going to focus on that. If CSC students, I think it is a little bit boring, I think. Okay. And the input is going to be like this. The input is going to be like this. How many? A number of prime numbers. For example, 5 is the size of the array, and I'm going to give you the values like this. How many prime numbers are there here? There are 3 prime numbers. There are 3 prime numbers. So 2, 3, and 5 are the prime numbers in a list. That is the answer we want. Okay. Now I'm going to develop that logic here. Okay. Now I'm going to write, just simply I'm going to read all the inputs here. Within these 2 lines, I'm going to read all the array values. Then I'm going to write here for I in data. Just simply I'm going to print I here. I'm going to print I. So I'm going to execute it. If this is the input, and it is going to be print all the array values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I am going to check that is 1 is prime or not. Is 2 is prime or not? Is 3 is prime or not? Is 4 is prime or not? Is 5 is prime or not? If it is prime, I am going to increment it. Prime count is equal to 0. Initially, I am going to take, here I am going to count the values, right? Here I am going to count the values of, count the prime values. If it is count, I have to take one variable that is the prime count, and I am going to initialize with 0 here. Okay. And then instead of printing the value, I'm going to check that if simply I'm going to write, simply I'm going to write how, just observe here. PC plus is equal to is prime of I. I'm writing very simple like this, and I'm going to print like this. What I'm writing here. I'm not writing any if condition, nothing else. Just simply I am going to write a function call. This is a function call and I have to implement it. This is a function call. I have to implement it. This function is going to be find that is the given number is prime or not. That's it, nothing else. Is the given number is prime or not? I'm going to find with this what is that? With this functionality. This function is going to be written. This function is going to be written. This function is going to be written either 1 or 0. Either 1 or 0. If the function is going to be written 1, that means this is a prime number. If the function is written 0, the function is not a prime number. Just simply I'm going to write here. If it is 1, first of all I'm going to work with 1. Is the 1 is prime number? No. Then if it is no, it is going to be written. It is going to be written 0 here. PC is already 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. Then I'm moving into 2. Is 2 is prime number? Yes. Then I'm going to add this one. I'm going to add. The function is going to be written 1, right? PC is equal to 0 plus 1. It becomes 1. Is 3 is prime? Yes, it is written 1 and 1 plus 1 it will be 2. Is 4 is written? No. Then it is going to be written 0. 2 plus 0 is going to be 2 only. Then 5. 5 plus 5 is prime and it is going to be written 1. 2 plus 1 it becomes 3. And finally I'm going to print PC. Okay. And here now I am going to implement this functionality. How this is going to be is prime of n. I'm going to write. Here I am writing I here. There is no problem. I can write n also here. Okay. What is the value in I is copied to n. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Now, what is the logic for prime? I'm going to write the logic here. Okay. Just observe everyone. For example, if it is going to be 100, I'm going to find is the 100 is a prime number or not. What are the factors of 100? What are the factors of 100? For any number, 1 and itself are factors, right? For any number, 1 and itself are factors, no doubt about that. There is no need to check 1 and itself. I have to check from 1 to 99 here. But what are the factors of 100? I am going to write here. What are the factors of 100? That is going to be 1 and 100. We already know that. Then 2 and 50. Then 4 and 25. Then 5 and 25. Sorry, 20 and 10. Right? Not 10 and 10, right? 10 is going to be multiplied for 10 times. I am going to write only one time. Okay. These are the factors of 100. If you observe here, I'm going to remove this 1 and 100. There is no need to check 1 and itself. Okay. Now I have to start from 2. We are thinking that I have to go for 50. There is no need to go for half of the number also. There is no need. Why? Because when I'm check with 2 here, the 100 is divisible by 2. And how many times it is? 50. That means there is no need to check with 50 here. For any number, we are going to check up to the square root of that number is enough. Yeah, here also for 100, there is need to check up to 10 only. There is no need to check 50 or 99 or 100. Square root of that number is enough. Okay, for every number, for example, I am going to check is 32 is a prime or not. 32, how many factors? I am going to check with 2. Yes, 2 16s. Yes, yes, it is divisible by 2, right? There is no need to go for another number. Yes, it is not divisible. It is not a prime number. If you observe here, if it is going to be 17, what is the nearest square root number? 2, 3 and 4 only, right? 4 is the nearest square root number, right? Why? Because 4 into 4 is 16 and 5 into 5 is 25. There is no need to check with the 5 here. For 17, we are going to check with the 2 and 3 and 4 is enough. Is 17 is divisible by 2? No. Is 17 is divisible by 3? No. Is 17 is divisible by 4? No. Then we can declare that this is a prime number. In this way, first of all, I have to write, I have to import math module to use a square root method. I'm going to take one variable math dot sqrt of n, and it is always going to be, for example, import math and math dot sqrt of 100. We are thinking that it is going to be 10 only, but it is not a 10.0. That is, it is always a float value. If it is 27, it is going to be 5 point something else. For checking of 27, there is no need to check 6. Why? Because 6 is 36. That's why we are going to check up to 5 only. That's why I am going to modify this value. Up to the integer only. I'm going to apply like this. Just observe here. Int of math dot square root of 27. I'm going to write the same thing here also. I'm going to find the nearest square root number like this. Where sq is equal to, I'm taking one variable, sq is equal to int of math dot sqrt of n here. For example, n means I'm going to write a num. Then it will be more clear, I think. Num. Okay. Then I'm going to write a for loop for I in range of sq. But I'm going to check here from 2. There is no need to check with 1, 0 and 1, right? And I have to check with that number also, square root also. That's why I'm going to write 2 comma sq plus 1. I'm going to write here 2 comma sq plus 1. Now I'm going to check. Is the number mod I is divisible. I'm going to check if it is divisible, the remainder is going to be 0. If it is not 0, that means it is not divisible. Just simply I'm going to return 0 here. If it is divisible, just simply, if for example, if 16 is there, for example, 32 is there. 32 is divisible by 2, right? Yes, there is no need to check with 3 and 4. That's why I'm going to check here. Yes, that is not a prime number. Other than 1 and itself, there is another factor is there. There is no need to check with any other number. Just simply return it. Okay. And after that, I'm going to write here, if it is going to be checked with all the numbers. For example, if it is 17, it is checked with 2. Is it divisible? No. Is it divisible by 3? No. Is it divisible by 4? No. That means it is moving out of the for loop, and immediately I can tell that yes, it is a prime number, and that's why I'm going to return here as 1. And one more case we have to mention, if the number is 1, there is no need to check with any other value. Just simply I'm going to write return 0. That means 1 is not a prime number, and simply I'm going to write, if number is 1, immediately we are telling that yes, return 0. That is not a prime number. That's it. If I'm going to execute it, if it is a 5, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5. Just observe here, how many prime numbers are there? There are 3 prime numbers. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Yes, is it clear? Is it clear, students? Please respond here. Please respond. Anyone? The base knowledge of coding only we can write the code here. Yes. This way they are going to be asked and programs on list here. Okay. Number of programs they are going to be discussed, and we are going to enable this coding competitor, that is the skill coder, especially the skill coder. I already explained in the doubt session also. Here I created 40 sessions, 40 different levels here, 40 different levels. And these levels, if you write genuinely and learning the things, and you clear all the 40 questions, 40 levels, nearly it is going to be 210 questions, I think 210 or 213 questions is there. If you write all the questions, definitely in coding session, if it is a up to 5 lakh package, you can easily write any code up to 5 lakh. In that way, we designed this course, the skill up coder course. Okay. Here from level 1 to level 8, all the number, these are going to be number based programs. And from level 9 to level 24, I think 24 or 24, I think up to that array problems. And from 25 to 37, I think that is going to be string problems. And the last 38, 39, 40, these are going to be matrix problems. All the 200 problems which are asked in already in TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, and so many questions, so many companies questions we are included here. Okay. Going to discuss another question which is about strings, and how we are going to read the string and how we are going to write the logic on the string. Okay. For example, I'm going to give you a sample input here. For example, this is DXC train. This is the DXC train. For example, here, how many vowels are there? Here, I is again I, one I, second two, vowels are there here. 1, 2, A is there, and this is also a vowel. Again, I is for 2 times again. And how many vowels are there here? Totally 5 vowels are there, but actual vowels count is going to be 2 only, A and I, right? The answer is going to be 2 here. The answer is going to be 2 here. A and I are the only vowels in the given string. We have to find how many vowels in the given string here. Now I am going to write the logic of that. If the input is only one string, right? There is only one string and S is equal to input of. Just simply we are going to read the input like this. S is equal to input of. That's it. That is the string. That is the reading of the input. Just simply I'm going to print here print of yes. If I'm going to execute, if this is the input, and if this is the input and it is going to be print like this is the output. That's it. And now I'm going to write, I'm going to print character by character. I'm going to write like this. For I in yes, I'm going to print of I here. I'm going to execute it. If this is the input and it is going to be print character by character like this. Yes, now I'm going to check that is T is vowel, is I'm going to check each and every time, is it vowel or not? Is it vowel or not? Every time is the I is a vowel or not? I'm going to check is of I. Is it vowel or not? If it is vowel, I'm going to take count, right? Again, I'm going to take count. Then I'm going to take some count is equal to 0 initially, and then I'm going to write plus is equal. And finally, I'm coming out and I'm going to print count here, vowel count. Yes, very simple thing in the main function. I have to write the program on this is vowel or not. I'm going to develop the functionality. Is it vowel or not? Is it vowel or not? Simply I'm going to write is vowel of some ch. Is this character is the vowel or not? I'm going to write like this. Okay. It is a vowel. For example, here I'm going to write what is the vowels? Vowels. What are the vowels? Here some vowels is equal to. Vowels is equal to. I'm going to take some dictionary. I'm going to take some dictionary here. A, right? A is equal to 0. I is equal to 0. And I'm going to write all the vowels here. I'm going to write A, E, I is, A, E is 0. O is 0. U is 0. If it is asking some capital letters also, I'm going to write here. Everything I'm going to write here. Okay. And I'm going to write capital A. Capital A is equal to 0. Capital I is equal to 0. I'm going to write all the vowels, right? E is equal to 0. O is equal to 0. U is equal to 0. I'm going to write, I'm going to define all the vowels, and that is going to be in a global variable. That is going to be in a global variable, no doubt about that. Okay. And then I'm going to write if ch in V CH in V. Okay, if CH in V, that means I'm going to tell you that if it is in V, I'm going to return 1. That's it, nothing else. Simple logic here. If the character, for example, is T in this, no. Is I in this, yes. Then I'm going to return 1. That's it, nothing else. Okay, if I'm going to execute this input, just observe here. If I'm going to execute it. I'm going to execute. Unsupported operand. C plus is equal to non-type. Okay. Sorry. If it is not a novel, I have to return 0. If it is not a novel, I have to return 0. That is the mistake here. Just observe here, it is showing that there are total 5 vowels are there. Yes, I is for 4 times and A is for 1 time, and totally 5 vowels are there. But here my question is how many unique vowels are there here? Yes, I is repeated for 4 times, but I is only 1 vowel, right? And A is only vowel. If it is asking how many vowels, then we can write this code, not a problem. But here, if it is not like that, how many exact vowels is in the list? And I have to write one more content here. And vowels of CH, is equal to 0, then only I'm going to return the value. That means I is for the first time, the count is 0 only, right? The count is 0 only, then I'm going to return it as 1. But before that, I'm going to write of CH is equal to 1 here. I'm going to modify, updating the value here. I'm updating the value like this. If it is modified as 1. Now I'm going to implement the same logic again. Just observe here. Now it is showing as a 2 only. Why it is showing as a 2? If you observe here V, I'm going to print V. Just observe here. A is 1 and I is also 1, and remaining values are going to be zeros. I modified it. If the vowel is coming here, I'm going to modify this value to 1 here. That's why if any other next time it is coming, we are not considering that vowels here. Is it clear, everyone? How I'm writing the code? This is called a dictionary. I'm taking one dictionary here. I'm working on that. Is it clear, the 2 problems? Yes. With this knowledge, you are going to write today's Capgemini test. Okay. Not these questions exactly, not these questions. I don't know what questions I give here, but these are type of questions they are going to be asked in Capgemini test and everything. Clear? Yes. That is the end of the session. And in the doubt session, I'm going to explain you what is recursion and small topics. Okay. Bye, everyone.